Guys, welcome back to another YouTube live stream. It's me, mrjayowhy. I hope you're having an awesome day. 3 days, 21 hours, 1 minute and 23 seconds to the live event. Damn, I changed the thumbnail. I forgot to change the time in the thumbnail. It's still on like 6 days or something. Ah, well, you can't win them all. You cannot win them all. But guys, hope you're having a fantastic evening. Ask me again in about 10 minutes if I'm having a fantastic evening. At the moment though, very good, very good. 8 minutes. Anyway, right, Mall Snow High, how's it going? Yo, hello, how's it going? Jay's alive? What do you mean Jay's alive? Never left. Never left. Never left. Right. Right. We got some reactions to do today. Mostly Fortnite content. Also got a video that I've been waiting forward to for a while. For mrjayowhy family is reuniting. Wait, what? Let's hope this next item shop won't fill me with dread. You weren't live yesterday. I missed you. Oh, you weren't live? Yeah, alive and live are two different things. Opinions on the teaser. I mean, it's cool. We can talk about it, but I mean, it's typical Fortnite. Like, let's just give a big lore dump in. Oh, let's just give a big lore dump in the Twitter sphere, rather than actually in game. But if I could tell you what it actually means, no idea. No idea. I guess it's like something to do like the Omniverse or something cool like that, but. I don't know what it actually means, but here we go. A galaxy is a container of worlds that abide by its own set of rules. Galaxies unknown leave opportunity for new rules. So I guess we're going to a new galaxy and they're getting rid of the storyline, and the last 6 years have been absolutely for nothing. That's what everyone keeps saying. I'm actually getting annoyed. I just need this event out of the way so we can actually start to move forward and actually sort of get what the next chapter is. But obviously the first thing I noticed is that it does look like a flower bloom. I don't know if that's important, but it looks like yeah, it just looks like a flower, doesn't it? I guess. Interesting colors. Obviously, 0 point bloom. Obviously, the foundation said once it starts blooming, something will line up, but it never fully bloomed because it wilted and almost died. So, yeah, I don't really know what it actually means. M&M Skins releases tomorrow. Yeah. So, but I can't. Mate, I don't know. Yeah, it does a bit. It could be anything though. Like, yeah, if the storyline just goes, and it was never important. Let's be real. But anyway, today we're going to be reacting to some content and some big videos. Some big videos out. We've got a couple of big storyline videos that should be out today as well, and one's already out, so we're going to react to that. But yeah, some interesting stuff. Ooh, hello. Hello. Chat, remember to hit the like button, as it just helped me in the old algorithm, you know? Don't do this. Do this instead. Don't do this. Do that. We'll put that there. Put that there. Where's the... Oh, wait. I've just put that up twice. Where's the other thing I need? Oh, that's right. We need Streamlabs, don't we? Okay. If the storyline dies, I may actually leave. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're keeping the storyline and they are going to extend on it, even if they do shift universes. It's just we need this live event out of the way so we can actually move on with it. Of course.
Right news.
Okay, that's actually really loud. Right, we're going to be reacting to Teapai's basically event 8. If you haven't watched basically event 1 through 7, where have you been? Where have you been? Right. The ranked umbrella. Oh yeah, you just need to complete one ranked thing, don't you? I don't even know if I've done that. I know I played ranked this season, but I don't know if I completed like a thing. But yeah. Anyway, let's see what's happening here. All right.
Right news. Wake up.
Huh? Oh hey, I'm out of the loop.
Yeah, but the island is gone. However,
Yay.
I, the creator, will send you to an alternate timeline. Or it's actually the main one. You sort of got caught up in time shenanigans.
Oh, alright. What am I supposed to do then?
You'll
Oh my
figure it
God.
out.
Oh no, we don't have female cheeky back. No. Is Jay still?
Those stupid traitors. They have too much plot armor.
Huh?
What could I possibly do to get
Got a
them
lot of plot armor.
The girl has literally been crushed by a cube 4 times, been struck with ultra-powerful lasers twice, and got caught in a tsunami, and she's still alive. And I guess the boy was in an exploding mothership and dealt with multiple cube explosions and survived. Wait, aren't they in the past right now? That means I could get control over their past selves. And
Yes.
I could kill them!
Is it Cheeky's ult? No, I have no idea.
Ian?
Rhinus?
Did you also talk to the creator?
Well, it wasn't the creator, but it was my creator.
Oh, where are we?
This looks like the meteor.
I think we're in the past. Come on. Whoa, yep, definitely the past. Or a version of it.
Hey, is that me?
Guess we'll find out.
It looks like me. Seems like this is when I was draining the 0 points power.
The timeline seems a little out of order. I wonder why it's like this.
If He-Boy's here, do you think She-Girl is?
Bzz.
Oh yes, let's go. I love the voice. I love the voices.
Oh hey, my evil Mary Sue self-insert alarm is going off. What's going on here? I'm you from the future, and that's He-Boy from the future. And you're here because...
Who are these characters? Please watch basically the event 1 through 8, please.
Do you know?
Nope. Whatever. I have things to do. Like waking up He-Boy from his metamorphosis.
Step away from the cube.
Huh? He has a name, you know, and it's not Kevin. That's a lie made up by the government.
If the cube is
That is awesome. Oh my god, that is awesome.
disrupted, it can mess up the timeline.
Oh, I see. We're messing up the timeline. Whoa, no. I feel like we should be avoiding that. What's stopping you? Good morals? Yes, actually, we're much better people now. Well, geez, if the timeline leads to that, then it must already be pretty messed up. So, let's get this started. Tried that. Doesn't work. Then what does? Riffs.
Rhinus!
Oh, crap.
Yeah.
Really?
You're not meant to
Where's she
turn.
going?
To the rocket!
Uh-oh.
Oh gosh! No!
Bye-bye. What was the rocket for?
It was so I could power the time machine with Rift so I could get the timeline right.
Oh, great. Well, I guess we gotta stop that rocket. What's going on in Arizona, man?
I saw this on Twitter. I was like, she's been like teasing this for about the last week. Hello, how's it going? We're watching Teapai. God, get to know.
Close one.
I can make orange rhyme with banana. Or no.
Oh no!
Are the traitors?
Oh my goodness gracious, are we in the in-between?
Snap back to reality.
I'm so sick of this shit.
I could probably just destroy the 0 point. That should kill them, right?
It should.
The only thing I'm worried about is there being a rap battle. There's usually some sort of rap battle in basically the event videos. At least since basically the event 3.
Well, it's not like you're rap battling Eminem.
You're probably right. It'll be easy.
I'm beginning to feel like a rap god.
What is it Q Green doing?
Probably right.
What is it Q Green doing?
Beginning to feel like a rap god.
Q Green is shocked.
Lyrics coming at you with supersonic speed.
Wait.
Man, whatever. I'm gonna destroy the 0 point.
Wait.
What happened? Reality is gone. What? Yeah, the Cube Queen destroyed the 0 point thinking it would kill you. The Cube Queen? I never even saw the Cube Queen. It was sort of a secondary plot thing. Why was I even there? I was hoping you would figure that out. What? I didn't really have a plan. I just sent you there because I forgot I had to make a video. I assumed nothing horribly bad would happen because you guys have so much plot armor. But it just so happens the only thing that can stop that power is collaborations. And you know, Eminem's arrival kind of messed everything up. Is this seriously it?
What is Tater trying to say here? What is... I think... Is Tater saying that collabs ruin events? What are they trying to say here?
Events, and we get literally nothing. Look, I think I can get reality up and running again. I just, I think I know a guy who can help. What?
Oh my god, it's Lego!
I think I know a guy who can
Everything is awesome.
What?
Right, okay, oh, is there like a thingy? Is there not a thingy? No. Okay. Taya, great video. So, yeah, Eminem wrote Fortnite, 100%. Please go over to Taya's video, hit the like. Yeah. I don't know. I only played like 5 seconds of it, so. Well, that's, we can see... No, apparently mixed it enough that they haven't done it. Right, yeah, go over there, like the video, and, I don't know, say Jay sent you or something. Right, that was a good video. I liked it. I commented, nice cheeky. I've watched his potty before, but I haven't uploaded anything new, have they? I haven't uploaded for 3 months. We're going to start editing it. She realizes that she messed up. Yeah, relied on plot armor. What? Because of plot armor, that's how you can deflect a rocket. Probably. Right. I think we got a few. Apparently, PlayStation got a full 6 years of the Fortnite storyline in 20 minutes.
Our full suite of
I see it when I believe it. I see it when I believe it. Right. We're going to be reacting to 6 years of the Fortnite storyline and watch before the Big Bang event. From PlayStation Grenade. So we see what this is. I already watched it. That's why I do that.
Over the past 6 years here on the Fortnite Island, we've lived through constantly changing realities and dozens of world-ending events.
I saw a llama, chat. I saw a llama.
Yet we are all still here. The Big Bang event will be the conclusion of 2,258 days of story building. And
Really? Is that what people think that? Yeah. Oh, so has that? Is the top 5 game one been released? Okay, we're
I'm
at
here
that.
today to summarize and remind you of the important bits in the story and the sudden inclusion of time travel. I'm Adamaru. Hello there. Here's
It's
the
not so
summarized
sudden, I don't think.
storyline. Before we can look at the key characters of the story, we first must pay attention to this ball of energy.
The 0
This
point.
is the 0 point, the nexus of life. Back in the empty void of space before time began, the Big Bang occurred. An unexplained explosion that created every planet, universe, and reality in existence. At the center
yes.
of that was the 0 point, a gateway to any and all worlds. As life forms evolved, the 0 point quickly became the most desirable object in all of reality, and countless attempts were made to capture it. The orb developed
Never got a Galactus skin. Crazy.
countermeasures to hide in plain sight and wipe the memory of any attacker who came too close. But it was only a matter of time until it fell. Eventually, a man named Geno took control of the orb, largely due to his superhuman abilities and a little thing called immortality. Geno was a perfectionist and saw the 0 point as a way to create the perfect civilization, and quickly established his organization, the Imagined Order. His plan was to take the best bits of each reality, which seems like a noble idea, but he was also unnecessarily cruel, using the 22-minute loop of a typical battle royale match to force combatants to fight over and over again. These contestants were referred to as loopers, and that's what you and I have been doing for 6 years.
Yep.
We are officially loopers. Geno was unaware of a failsafe in the loop program, which could free the last remaining survivor and return their memories. This led to multiple uprisings, with Batman and Catwoman leading their own escape missions. As time passed, the heroes of Fortnite's timeline were introduced. Seven high-tech warriors who made it their life's work to stop IO, free the 0 point, and keep it safe from harm. As there is 7 members, the group called themselves the Seven.
Why has he got Singularity and Paradigm sitting next to each other? What is he trying to say? Where is he going with this?
And this troop of characters spent their lives systematically fighting IO to free the 0 point with almost a...
Can you believe that there's 2 groups in 2 fictional stories where both called characters 7 and they've got 7 people in it? Unique, hey?
100%.
No, just could have called it the 7. You got the 7 in Fortnite, and you got the 7 in The Boys. You must have, and you got actually. Do you have the 7 in like religious terms? I think you do.
Failure rate. The Imagined Order stood strong for millennia, but nothing at all lasts forever. Let's talk about Agent Jones and Dr. Sloan. If I had to say who the main characters of Fortnite are, I'd say Sloan and Jones. Right now, they are working together to time travel back to the original island to set the scene for the Big Bang event.
I found it interesting. Like, I was thinking of doing a storyline video, and I was like trying to think. I was almost tempted to leave out chapter 1 because at the moment it's completely useless, the information. But He's just on the same. It looks like he's cut it out because it's just not relevant. It really isn't relevant at this point.
So long, it's tough to be sure if this duo are good or bad, right or wrong, and personally, I've never trusted Sloane. They began this story as members of the Imagined Order, responsible for maintaining the loop in return for keeping their original reality safe from harm, and the added bonus of extended life. These two are likely hundreds, if not thousands of years old. And one thing that time gives you is perspective. Jones began to question if he was doing the right thing. That, coupled with the anguish of outliving his family and loved ones, caused him to snap. Agent Jones switched sides.
He's just said. Now he didn't. Now he saw, you know, Jones and Sloane join the Imagined Order. We know Jones joined the Imagined Order because obviously there was an added issue to protect his family. But he's presumed that Sloane joined for the same reason, but then not given Sloane the same benefit of the doubt by sticking with the Imagined Order through thick and thin. But Jones, no, he's changed his ways.
You have a deal.
Jones's betrayal began the downfall of IO as he freed the leader of the Seven, the Foundation. Meanwhile, Dr. Sloane stood firm in her role at the
Freed?
Seven.
You have a deal.
Jones's betrayal began the downfall of IO as he freed the leader of the Seven, the Foundation. Meanwhile,
I mean, it's a valid point, but
in her role
I just think he was.
The once perfectly in sync duo were now at war. A war
Maybe.
that lasted years.
You just had to be the hero, Jones.
The final showdown between the two ended with Jones and the Seven destroying a reactor designed by the Imagined Order to wipe out all life forms on the island. She had this coming. Sloane got her comeuppance.
You don't have to do this.
Always so dramatic. Any last words, Jones?
Look out.
Without warning, 2 years later, it was revealed that Sloane survived that fall. The time alone gave her perspective on life, and she too left the Imagined Order. Her new life's purpose is the pursuit of knowledge and answers. Whilst down here, Sloane stumbles upon an ancient world and casually makes contact with Optimus Prime. Yeah, Transformers are canon in this storyline.
The power that once...
Bro just said the Avengers, Batman, and several other characters, but Transformers.
through your island has faded.
And
formidable enemies have
taken notice.
The answers you seek lie deep within the starless void that brought you here.
Sloane quickly understood the subtext. Time travel was now possible, but regardless of what we do, Reality Zero is doomed to collapse. And that also explains why the 0 point is currently petrified and totally useless. And after casually building an astral projector, she foresaw a time-traveling vampire coming to Fortnite. Weird. Sloane then hired a team of thieves to heist the time machine, and now it's hers. It was that simple all along. Unexpectedly, Sloane did not use the machine to travel back in time herself. Instead, she reconciled with Jonesy, and they both forgave each other for trying to unalive one another. The dynamic duo were a team again, Sloane as the mastermind and Jones as the field agent. Just like the old days, but this time under their own free will. And that brings us up to date. Fortnite OG. We know Sloane's plan involves the rocket from 2018 and the time machine from 2023. And quickly, any expectation about changing the future have been null and void, confirmed to be useless.
You're back here for a reason. And it's not to change the future by that fantasy right now. This is an extraction, and you're leading the way.
Well, the future's being changed because it's not how he words it.
The mission was to send Jones back in time to take something, not to change something. We see Jones painstakingly dragging the time machine over to Dusty Divot and strapping it to the intergalactic rocket ship, using material clasps. those aren't going to hold at all. As the 4 weeks passed in Fortnite OG, we received
It's gonna be
voice
fine.
recordings from Sloan, and this reveals an issue.
Jones, Sloan here. Jones, Sloan here. I feel like I've done this before. Jones, Sloan here. That's not my first message, is it?
As Jones drags the time machine around the island, he causes time paradoxes to appear. Different timelines begin to merge together, not only changing the OG present,
I mean, he could be right, to be fair, but that's just that. It's. You see what I haven't done a storyline video this season, haven't you? Have I done a storyline video? I mean, no, I haven't, have I? You see why? I can't be bothered anymore. I can't be bothered to explain it anymore. I don't think it's paradoxes or different timelines. It's a different timeline because it's changed, but it's still the same. It was the same timeline. It's just that timeline is being changed. Not that it's paradoxes and it's being changed.
but also changing the future. Ripples in time affecting Sloan, the butterfly effect in real time.
Oh yeah.
Sloan has only recorded one message. Yet
That's
she's
right.
done that at least 4 times, culminating in a.
Okay. He's got the point. He's got the point. I take it back. I should have probably watched the whole thing. But it's not paradoxes. It's the fact that it's a butterfly effect. I don't know why he just didn't say that. Oh no, I sometimes say some random things in videos, so I get.
Get right to it, huh? This is the first time in countless lifetimes that I don't know what happens next. We're both heading off into the unknown. I guess this is goodbye for this.
It's me and not you.
But we'll meet again. Reality's not done with us yet. Keep the campfires burning, Jones. Wherever and whenever you go.
You now have the story elements needed to enjoy the Big Bang Live event this Saturday. But with all this meddling in time, anything from the last 6 years could suddenly become relevant during the event. To be fully prepared for the future, we need to recap everything.
Okay.
Hit the OG music. For 277 days, we blissfully enjoyed our island, becoming accomplished loopers, playing Battle Royale day in, day out. But something changed. An unexpected meteor was spotted hurtling towards our home.
This still
Smashing
happened.
down, causing a huge crater. Surprisingly, inside that rock was a visitor. Literally, the visitor. The first time we'd met one of the 7. His mission was to pinpoint the 0 point and escape without alerting the imagined order. This looked successful, as Loot Lake was indeed the place the 0 point was hiding. But the crack in reality left behind when escaping changed everything. An unknown faction used that rift to awaken a cube of negative energy, which quickly rolled to Loot Lake. It was here for the 0 point too. But dark energy and water do not mix. The cube dissolved. Its second attempt after reforming was also unsuccessful, as the 0 point used a place in between time and space to destroy the cube. We still don't know what this place was. The next event saw an ice deity freeze the entire island. This was the Ice King. His mission in life is to capture and contain any objects of power that could reshape reality. So he froze us all. Little did he know, the island immediately began to thaw out. On day 585, we finally saw the 0 point.
That's very specific.
The vault opened, but most of us were too busy voting for the drum gun to notice. We then had a dance to Marshmallow as Fortnite changed yet again. Remember that thawing ice? Well, thanks to a volcano, the beast inside got out and rushed to devour the 0 point. Luckily, the IO had commissioned a mech to protect the orb. And most surprising of all, the pilot is none other than the Paradigm, a member of the 7, their sworn enemy. Paradigm was so close to losing the battle that she cracked the 0 point to overcharge her mech and save the island. And after a victory...
Why did that never get explained in the Zero War? Didn't she not even like... I know she said, "Oh, it was the end. I needed to do this because of this, because of that." But it never, ever explains why she felt the need to grab the 0 point, lose its energy, And almost, like, never explained that.
Dance, she flew into space to find where that ice creature came from, leading to being disowned by the Seven, who saw Paradigm's actions as betrayal. The newly cracked Nexus became unstable, and both exploded and imploded at the same time, sucking Jones into another realm between realities. This is where I believe we are going in Chapter 5, but that's a theory and not a fact, so let's crack on. This eruption led to the first time hop in Fortnite, as the events of this chapter were undone and the meteor never landed here. The visitor's pod opened again, and this time he built the rocket at the dusty containers. But wait, this was not the same timeline. A new member of the Seven was inside that pod, the scientist, who likes to do scientist stuff. This thick boy added tech to the rocket, and on day 748, the end event arrived.
A game
In
theory.
an attempt to get to the IO's bridge of control,
He could have done
the
that.
Seven united to trigger a black hole event.
Is he going to remember the tapes? Is he going to remember any of the tapes? Or
This was the first time we'd seen nothing. Reality without reality.
What the hell?
But we had nothing to worry about. A few days later, the 0 point reset, and Reality Zero was back. New and improved. The most random event ever next. The universe of Star Wars dropped by as Palpatine was resurrected, and we all got to use lightsabers for the very first time. Back then, having a lightsaber in game was truly amazing. After a dance with Travis Scott, the storyline returned thanks to Midas, a character with the ability to change things into gold. He was secretly building a device which could
Wait,
force
was
back
Travis
the storm
before
and extend
device?
a 22-minute cycle. Midas tried to end the loop.
Fair.
Although unsuccessful, this event gave us an insight into the Imagined Order as we rifted into their offices for a few moments, meeting Agent Jones for the first time face to face. Hear me? Hear me? It didn't last long, and once again, we returned to the loop. The next attempt on the Zero Point came from the Marvel world. Galactus, another devourer of worlds, felt the power of the orb and raced across realities to claim it for himself. Luckily, his herald, Thor, was on hand to call the Avengers in for help, and thanks to Iron Man, we won an epic battle, sending Galactus back to his own reality.
You did it! Thank you, bus driver!
And then the day came. Jones switched sides during the 0 Point Crisis event. He now chooses to help the 0 Point instead of control it, and finds a way to free the leader of the Seven, the Foundation. Following a quick scrap, a deal is made. To revive the 0 Point, the big...
To be fair, I've never... like, even I can't work out the whole thing about the... why was the Seven in these comics? Like, were they trapped? Because he says freed, but I'm like... They all crashed down at certain points when they needed to. They're like the weirdest bit of law that has no answer to it. Like, why? What was it? Were they trapped? Was it deliberate?
guy seals himself inside.
But don't worry, guys. The storyline is resetting, so I'm trying to keep this family friendly.
As Jones is lost to the loop.
Jones, slip me Sloane's number.
411. We learn of a new faction, the Last Reality.
Yeah.
These villains use an Ariana Grande concert to read the minds of loopers everywhere and uncover the location of the 0 Point. And soon after arrive to eradicate it. The Last Reality long to destroy that orb. The leader of the Last Reality was the Cube King, but he is another character to switch allegiance to the Seven, becoming the Origin. The new ruler of the Last Reality is the Cube Queen, and she is hell-bent on destroying the 0 Point. The last...
I mean, isn't it not like a ruler, not D? Is it D? Where does it say this, by the way? It's a loading screen, isn't it? Anyone? Where is it? Where is that information again? I can't remember. Oh, bro, I can't remember it. I can't remember it.
Reality quickly launch a full-scale attack on the island. To get through this, we reluctantly join forces with Io and Commanding Officer Dr. Sloan. She sends us aboard the mothership to plant bombs, yet something happens. We were double-crossed by Sloan, who sacrifices us to blow up the mothership. Somehow, we survived this, and so did the last reality, and their
Because we're loopers. We were in the loop. We reset
army
it.
of cubes. We finally understand the origins of Kevin. He was a bad guy all along. The purple cubes begin to duplicate, but one blue cube stands with us. The Cube Queen
Music
powered
pack.
up, and the end, version 2, began. The loopers versus the minions of Dark.
I was about to say Daleks. What? Which? I don't have it. Well, never mind.
Agnes. The battle was far from even. The last reality were going to win with ease. So, out of nowhere, the Seven reappear to the story. The Visitor
Plot.
and the Scientist rushing the loopers to safety below ground. Down here, the Foundation, having been yeeted from the 0 point into the DC world, has found his way back to the island and searches for Agent Jones, freeing him from Sloan's clutches. In an ingenious plan, the Seven and Jones flip the island. The weakness revealed by Kevin years earlier was key all along. Water, H2O, is the Cube Queen's weakness. The last reality is defeated, for now at least. With the island flipped, a new world is here for us to discover, including the home.
You saw the comment. What did they comment? Hopefully nice things, or I'm going to ban all of them. How do you look at... What's... Oh, okay. Why is people saying Ginger Man sent me?
The Seven, yet this calm wouldn't last long. The imagined order returned, more powerful than ever before. Using an industrial drill to get through to this side of the island.
That's a bit more than an industrial drill.
Eradicates building with just one press of a button. Another epic war raged on between Io and the uprising led by the Seven. And surprisingly, the uprising was winning. Io was being pushed back and pinned down. So they made one final plan. To end the life of every looper and start again. They erected the Collider. The Seven were desperate.
I mean, where are we at now in the storyline? Might not have been a bad idea.
They needed all the help they could muster. The scientists searched the frozen moons above our heads for signs of the paradigm. She was still alive and she still had the mech. The Foundation did not trust her in the slightest, but her skills as a pilot were unmatched. Rebuilding the mech, the loopers, led by Paradigm, took on the Collider.
We'll have those shields down by the time you reach the island. After all, they do call me the Legend.
Uh-huh. Copy that.
John Jones led the boots on the ground team, who was trying to push his new nickname as the Legend. I'm not sure that will catch on. Oh, and a quick shout out to Peely, who saved all of reality by bringing us that slurp juice. In the final moments of the battle, the uprising looked to have lost. Sloan and her tank was before them.
Look out.
The Seven had won. The 0 point was free. But at what cost? During the battle, two members of the Seven we haven't spoke about yet made a sacrifice. The Imagined and the Order. In the comic book run alongside the event, we found out that these two women are the daughters of Geno, Io's leader. His obsession with perfection forced him to experiment on his own daughters. After leaving, they devised a way to unalive their own father.
What is the Order's Bob, by the way?
Being. Their weapon of choice was the 0 point. Throwing him into the orb should shred him across 1,000 realities. And that's what happened. But sadly, only one of the sisters survived. Saved by Wolverine. Yeah, that Wolverine. The Imagined suffered the same fate as her father. But wait, plot twist. The creator of the Imagined Order was revealed to be very much alive, currently rebuilding himself across realities, maybe in time for the Big Bang event. The 0 point was now freed. The entire purpose of the 7 was complete. The orb was so happy it began regrowing the Tree of Life in celebration. The Imagined Order was no more. Everything was perfect. Yet another faction survived after all. The last reality re-emerged.
Nexus, how's it going?
Swim, this time using chrome as a weapon. The Herald arrived on the island alongside the mysterious voice of the Nothing, using manipulation to recruit loopers from our own team.
We see you're finally prepared to face
your
your
fate.
The chrome was
But
so
first,
powerful that even the 7 could not stand against it. All members of the 7 are now missing, except one, the Paradigm, who works with Jones and the scientist's AI assistant Amy to use rift portals to look for those chromed characters. We have confirmation the scientist is alive, but he's somewhere suffering. Amy found a way to portal herself to find him, and on day 1895, everything came to a head. The last reality attacked. Once again, the 0 point defended itself, exploding the entire island. And with the help of the Paradigm, Zero Fusion began, pulling realities together from multiple times and eras. It was the first time we saw the history of Fortnite, interacting with early snapshots of Geno in his younger days. And we think this building here was used by the Reality Warriors, an early version of the 7. The 0 point once again...
The Reality who? Bro, if Geno pops up in the Big Bang, if this is the end of the story, it's not the end of the storyline. I don't see how they can not unravel, solve it in that length of time. It's 15 minutes. The event isn't 2.5 hours long.
Retreated underground, but this would be its final act. The following season, the orb became petrified, its power diminishing day by day. Things were so dire that Optimus Prime had to step in. Our reality is doomed. Action must be taken. Finally, Sloan and Jones have reunited, leaving behind their IO roots. With the time machine in hand, the pair are trying to pull off the greatest heist and escape in history, going back to 2018 to take
I feel like we walked in on something there.
Reality forever. Right now, the 0 point is once again whole, and frighteningly close to the last reality's cube. What will happen next? I'll leave you with the clues Optimus Prime left behind. I'm Adam, you're awesome. I'll see you in Chapter 5.
The power that once flowed through your island has faded, and formidable enemies have taken notice. The answers you seek lie deep within the starless void that brought you here.
Ah, good video. Good video. Good video. Obviously. Credit. PlayStation Grenade. My theory is that 0 point will be destroyed somehow in the event and start a new era and the storyline will change. I have a feeling that Chapter 4 Season 1 was the Aegis Geno snapshot. What if Chapter 5 we get the actual Geno? Yeah, but then the storyline's not finished then, is it? So, we just need to get the event out of the way. I can't be bothered. Like... Because I hear many people just go, "Oh, the storyline's ending. It's over." Then what's the point? I'm basically hitting my head against a desk. Yeah, we're gonna probably react to that one then. Because... So what? All right. Check should know if check what? Oh wow. Okay, right, give me a second. I'm just gonna go for a quick break. I'll be back in a minute. So guys, I have returned. I have returned. Yeah, what do people call it like? What? Right, okay, let's react to. Oh. Let's react to the entire Fortnite storyline explained 2023 from Top 5 Gaming.
Years in the making. Fortnite storyline is 6 years in the making, and in that time we followed a Fortnite storyline is 6 years in the making, and in that time we followed a journey that ties every single event, season, and character together. While key moments come and go, there is one thing that has always remained constant. It has stood the
0
test of time
points.
as wars have been fought above it, super villains have tried to steal it, and it is destabilized way too often. From the first appearance in the Butterfly event to now being the key of Chapter 5, this is the entire Fortnite storyline explained. So many things have changed since our first video, but not where this story started. All of this began millions of years ago when there was a Big Bang. It formed every single universe in an instant, and at the center of it all was Reality Zero. It's here where the Big Bang left behind a huge mass of energy, and instead of spreading it out, the energy compressed itself into an orb we call the 0 point. This is tethered to every single reality in existence, connecting.
So what I think the 0 point needs to do is actually explode. That's my thing. I think it needs to release that energy. It needs to actually release it, and stop being contained in a ball of energy. Bad idea.
entire Omniverse, and that's what makes it so incredibly powerful. As a result, it needed to protect itself from anyone who tried to wield this power, and this is where the island is created. On the surface, it appears as a powerful storm with a fake sky, appearing as a huge bubble in space and time. Anyone who tried to visit this island would either be wiped out by the storm's defenses or manipulated by the 0 Point's strange effects, until one man came along. Against all of the odds, he captured control of the orb and began to wield its power. We know him as Geno. He's a scientist who is obsessed with perfection and also leader of a medieval kingdom known as the Oathbound. During his time ruling as a champion, Geno started to experiment with future technologies. We're not sure how he discovered the 0 Point, but once it was located, he instantly realized its full potential. His long-term vision was...
I just find this this whole Oathbound thing like slightly difficult to go. Like, yes, that's what the storyline was about. To see like an old version, a younger version of Geno and who's ageist, left to all the kingdom. But I'm like, we also experience it in real time, which is interesting, and what he did with the Riftgate. But
to create the perfect society, and his time with the Oathbound was just phase 1 of his true destiny. With the orb, he knew that if he could see how every reality was made and what was different about each one, he could use that information to truly create perfection. So one day, he left behind his homeworld, but Geno wanted the kingdom to not lose their leader. In his place, he left behind a clone of himself known as a snapshot. There's still more research to be done into how snapshots truly work, but we do know they're created when someone leaves the loop. Originally, the loop worked very differently. Once Geno got his hands on it, he began to sculpt it for his own evil intentions. So along with the mysterious Inner Circle, Geno set out to create a new organization known as the Imagined Order. Their headquarters were built around the 0 Point, with this location being codenamed the Bridge.
The
With the newfound
Bridge.
power, the IO were able to control the effects of the storm, alter people's memories, even unlock immortality. Now, to recruit people for the perfect society, the IO created the Loop. It's a program that forces people to fight each other, but to make it a fair battle, it removes your memory, ability to speak, and every 22 minutes, you fight all over again. It sounds
I'm pretty sure it also removes your powers as
like a
well,
great way to
if you
judge
have
people,
powers.
but no one would ever agree to this. So they started kidnapping subjects from countless realities. It was working perfectly. As more fighters proved themselves, Geno offered them immortality in return for joining the Imagined Order. Not only that, their whole family could live on the island and experience the same benefits. It's why we see towns and houses on the map. Not everyone is as lucky though. In fact, some IO guards don't even know they had a previous life. Their memories got wiped as they're forced to know only one thing: how to protect the Order. Thousands of years later, the organization had...
I mean, some of them talked about getting cancer, didn't they? Oh, well, no, they wait, what did one say? Well, at least I don't... What was the conversation? I can't quite remember it.
Massively, and mostly went under the radar, until they kidnapped the wrong people. Those who are way too intelligent for the loop, and managed to escape it without consequences. This unlikely group of vigilantes are from all corners of the universe, and despite being very different, they have one goal: destroying the Imagined Order and liberating the 0 Point. We know them as the Seven. On March 20th, 2018, people living on the island look up to the sky. Something is approaching. They rush to grab a telescope, getting a closer look at the object shooting towards them. It's a meteor. Panic ensues as they try to predict where it'll hit, with some villagers thinking it's aliens or an extraterrestrial visitor, and if only they knew how right they were. In April, TVs around the island begin to show an emergency broadcast to prepare for the collision. As the meteor gets closer and closer, they brace for impact.
The 0 Point power doesn't... Okay, I mean...
A huge crater is left in the ground as the Imagined Order rushes to investigate. They build a facility at the crash site, disguising themselves as the government. Well, unfortunately for them, they weren't fast enough. A mysterious character breaks out of the meteor and escapes the facility, and this is our first introduction to the Visitor. He's on a mission to test the capabilities of their airtight suits, which we learn later on protects them from the effects of the loop. It's a success, as he steals a rocket from a film
Yeah, but is it though? Because then the scientists just went through the same issues.
and converts it to Rift back home.
Or technically, because he was the... I guess he was a... I guess... But then the 7 wasn't the 7 before that point. That's also another thing that I then bring up, and it's... we just go around in circles.
This was supposed to be a harmless mission. Instead, it began the Fortnite storyline as we know it, a simple rift that would ultimately invite pure evil to the island and kickstart 6 years of bloodshed and war. So before the visitor's rift can close, a dark energy emerges. It's a cube? While this may look relatively harmless, it has the power to destroy the island in a single blow. It's bright purple flowing with corruption, which spreads to anyone who touches it. And so this cube begins to roll around the island, leaving behind...
Oh!
This game...
You got an ad again? Oh.
You're not ready for it.
Mate, I'm gonna hit up YouTube. This is ridiculous.
runes while searching for its target, the 0 point. Eventually, the search leads it to Loot Lake, where the cube begins to destabilize. The 0 point is barely able to defend itself, and within months, it's already facing a new threat. A huge shard of ice crashes into the island, bringing a harsh winter with it and a mysterious castle of unknown origin. It belongs to a power-hungry Ice King who we learn has plenty of prisoners. One of them is trapped in blocks of ice, and as the fragment crashes into the island, he's able to break free. With the chains gone, he's revealed to be the Fire King, a rival who is equally as powerful. Both of them want to take the island for themselves. As opposite elements, they can't survive the climate of this place. So, the Ice King covers the island in snow, cooling the temperature to his liking. His arch nemesis responds, stealing dragon eggs from the dungeon and using them to create a small army of hybrids. It's enough for him to fight back and create a huge volcano that'll destroy Polar Peak. But before his plan comes to fruition, the Ice King defeats him in a war, with the prisoner frozen in the ocean for good. Well, fortunately for him, the volcano still erupts, sending fireballs hurling at the island's biggest cities, and of course, the castle. It reaches the iceberg, unleashing a monster that was secretly kept in the deepest dungeon. Yeah, it immediately breaks free, and the Imagined Order don't really care. They're perfectly fine with the monster damaging the island, as long as it doesn't touch the 0 point. The solution is to create a doomsday weapon that'll wipe out everyone on the surface, including the monster. Well, that's when a prisoner of their own speaks up. The Paradigm, a member of the Seven, explains that they can't just let everyone die, so she offers a better solution, to pilot a giant robot and kill the monster herself. They reluctantly move forward with the plan, constructing the mech in the hollowed-out volcano. It is time...
How does Holly have reality? For whatever reason, she's not affected by the effects of the loop. God knows why. She's just not affected by the effects of the loop. She remembers clearly who she is. Same with like the Batman Who Laughs, but the Batman Who Laughs has like the dark matter helmet or whatever it is on his head. But Harley Quinn can just do it naturally.
For the final showdown.
I don't think that's why. Maybe it is, I don't know.
And in the ultimate live event, Paradigm slays the monster with the sword. The rotting corpse is left on the island. She knows that if she sticks around, the IO will recapture her, so she begins her escape, flying directly upwards into space. Her new mission, investigate where the monster came from. When they learn about this, the Seven are furious. They think she betrayed them by working with the IO, and after her escape, it's radio silence. Pretty quick, they learn that a robot was crashed into a nearby planet called the Ice Moon. The temperature is simply way too cold for a human to survive, so she must have never made it. And that brings us back to the island, where the Imagined Order has bigger problems than their prisoner escaping. Before the monster was killed by Paradigm, it broke into the 0 Point's vault. Grabbing the orb, she used it to stun the Devourer, but this left the 0 Point exposed, and it was destabilizing fast. As it begins to implode, the Imagined
world is destabilizing fast.
Luckily, someone else does. The Seven are sworn protectors of the 0 Point. Time itself is breaking down, bringing the meteor and other...
I never get this bit. So the Seven are like, well, Paradigm, you're an idiot. And then they just end up doing the same thing anyway.
Locations from the past to the island.
I mean, I had to, but then you argue Paradigm also had to.
Preparing a plan to save reality. He builds these rift beacons around the island, using their power to gather resources and prepare the other members of the Seven for their plan. Together, they'll use rifts to unpause time and jumpstart the 0 Point into stabilizing. But for that to work, they need the meteor.
Right, in a duos game, yeah. Don't want them to. He must have gone to a thingy to get some of these shots. Or someone must have. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, because of the things in there. So they've gone on to, what do you call it? Arc. I never got to buy Jinx Rip. Did I buy it? I can't remember. I don't remember.
The island has now been reshaped by the Zero Point, split into two pieces of land that sandwich the orb for extra protection. The Imagined Order needs to re-establish control over the island, and fast. They send agents to survey the area, but quickly they come face to face with their snapshots. But only one problem, these snapshots are different. They're altered by an evil mad scientist known as Chaos Agent. The scientist belongs to a secret crime syndicate Shadow, founded by Midas, a powerful and greedy leader. His true power is in the form of the Golden Touch, a curse that was placed on him after he tried to steal the treasures of an ancient king. And despite this, Midas' organization is taken from underneath him as Chaos Agent rises to grab power. With his vast wealth, Midas makes a new organization, Ghost, and its purposes are very different. Instead of committing crime, Ghost becomes a secret agency that spies on the mysterious activities around the island. Quickly, Midas learns about the loop in the Imagined Order, and he is blown away by their evil plans. This causes him to recruit his daughter Jules, who's been a master engineer her entire life. To distract the IO from his plans, he wages war against Shadow to cover up his true intentions, building a device that'll destroy the loop for good. He believes the key to doing this is the Storm. It's how the Imagined Order enforced the loop by bringing it in every 22 minutes to kill whoever's left standing. So by pushing it back, you'll free everyone trapped by its wrath. What he doesn't know is that the
I still think we're missing something from the device event. We were talking about it a few months ago, and I was like, I feel like the Imagined Order would have. I feel like it helped. I feel like they would have done something like this anyway, and how it reacted. I don't know. We are definitely missing something. Yeah, the science. Shadow, Ghost, the Imagined Order. There's like so many elements of the season. I just feel like there's something missing.
The Imagined Order is already keeping tabs on him. John Jones is a field agent who's dedicated his life to the Order. Under their oath, he has done covert work on the island hundreds of times, leaving a snapshot every single time he re-enters the loop. But before Jones can figure out
Opera GX is the best browser on the market. Whoa, yes, you heard that right.
out Midas' plan, it is sprung into action as the device event.
What the hell? What the hell?
Midas' plan works, until things get weird. He didn't account for the fact that the storm isn't just lightning, it's alive and controlled by the 0 point.
Must be connected to the loop. There's no way we could have predicted that it would react this way.
Yeah, because Jones says there's no way we could have predicted that it would have reacted this way. Like, he's almost like, I don't know, he's like they're semi sort of orchestrating the device event themselves. It's like they wanted to learn something about it. I half think that, like, Midas going against the Imagined Order isn't what actually happened. You know what I mean? And like it was all part of the Imagined Order's plan to learn more about the loop.
In a defensive reaction, the storm protects itself by creating a giant wall of water. Midas has failed, and over time the wall collapses, flooding the island and wiping out Ghost and Shadow's territory. It isn't long before Agent Jones has to face yet another threat to the IO's reign. Turns out that when the Zero Point created this reshaped island, it released an enormous amount of energy. In a case of extreme unluckiness, it got the attention of a being from another universe, one that we are very familiar with. It is here that crossovers enter the storyline, because this threat from outer space is none other than Galactus, Devourer of Worlds. He's drawn to this massive energy surge and is desperate to consume the planet that contains it. Of course, it's the Fortnite Island, and because Galactus is from the Marvel Universe, it also brings a whole cast of characters to protect us. He's able to devour the Zero Point.
Such a cool season.
Reality as we know it. This kickstarts a plan from Tony Stark to build rift beacons around the map and bring his lab to the island. Every day, the island's residents see this being get closer, and just before he arrives, the plan is revealed. Tony spent all this time building custom battle buses and fitting them with explosives, cannons, and lasers, and now the day has come.
I hunger.
We're able to fight him off, and ultimately, he maybe got a little too much power before he rifted him away for good, and this causes major problems. With Galactus exposing the Zero Point, it has once again started to destabilize. We know this time period as the Zero Crisis, and this time the Seven aren't here to save it. So right now the Imagined Order is
just
but for a different reason.
didn't get involved.
If reality breaks down, they just want to make sure nobody jumps into the Zero Point and escapes the loot. So they send Agent Jones on a task.
He just didn't like Fortnite anymore, Sam. He left because he just didn't like Fortnite anymore.
He travels through 88 different realities, jump after jump, to recruit the galaxy's best bounty hunters, so they can hunt down those trying to leave.
Have you not watched my T5G video?
He returns only to find that the Zero Point is worse than he left it. He begs his boss, Dr. Sloan, to do something, but she won't listen.
What's the point of recording these logs if you're not gonna listen? We've lost control of the Zero Point. Do you get what that means? You must not, because you're doing nothing. I've dedicated my life to the Order. I've given everything. And for what? To just sit back and watch reality end? That's not who we are. At least it's not who I am. Not anymore.
Time is running out and Jones refuses to submit. Instead, he takes matters into his own hands, defecting from the IO for good. And that's when he breaks into the bridge searching for a secret file.
This is Agent Jones requesting access to restricted file 8752. Oh, really?
I still haven't worked out. Oh my god! I still haven't worked out how the reality logs are numbered, because reality 659. When they say like reality 659, Paradigm traveled to reality 659, but in the logs when he was like traveling around, everyone associates the log with the reality they come from. But reality 8752, log 752, isn't that different from a reality log? Because not all the 7 are from that same reality.
And that's when he breaks into the bridge searching for a secret file.
This is Agent Jones requesting access to restricted file 8752.
Because you had restricted files, and then you have reality logs, which are also files. But then you had. So I don't know. I don't know what sort of filing system the Imagined Order had.
To all materials related to the 7. Oh, great! If you're not gonna give me what I need, I'm just gonna have to take it.
So he does, and with his newfound knowledge, he hops on a battle bus and heads straight for the island, where the Zero Point is on the brink of imploding. He rushes through all of the hunters he spent months recruiting and gets there just in time.
Unbelievable. It actually worked. Look, I know you have no reason to trust me, but... Oh no. Hang on! Let's talk! Let's talk! I can get you to Geno. And the sisters. I can get you all of them.
This makes no sense. That line makes less and less sense every time I hear it.
we are introduced to the Foundation, the leader of the Seven who has been rivals with Geno for centuries. Now that Jones has offered to give him Geno, he's actually willing to help protect the 0 point. As it starts to break down, the orb blooms like a flower. Jones has studied it his entire life, but this is the first time he's seen it react like this. Now, there's no time to admire it though. It's destabilized and is already way too far gone to save. The only option now is to contain the blast. The Foundation seals himself in a tower of stone, and in the ultimate sacrifice, tells Jones to overload his portal gun, leaving them both trapped in the loop. The Spire encases the 0 point, with reality waves sending the island.
Yeah, but
to a
and
wild
Zero
barrel state.
Crisis,
It's overtaken by a primal biome as the IO scrambles to maintain
Zero War
control.
just confuses
Bring
it.
in the Spire Guardians, who are here to defend the 0 point secrets from ancient hunters such as Raz. He claims that the Spire has been calling to him in his dreams, and he traveled here on a mission to learn its mysteries. While tracking down the island's artifacts, he discovers an unseen reality log left behind by Agent Jones. Raz immediately begins searching for the Spire's mysterious crystals, which in turn lead him to the ultimate artifact. Before we can stop Raz, one of Jonesy's snapshots gives us a chilling warning. There are people who think the Spire will make them powerful. It will, but it will also exploit their every weakness. Do not allow the Spire to corrupt someone powerful, or Jones does not stand a chance. Go now before the Spire attracts any more attention from the... Never mind, just hurry. Well, it's already a little too late, because Raz has found a crucial artifact that is way too dangerous to wield on his own. This shard is all too familiar. It's a piece of the cube that almost destroyed the island with the corruption still intact. Upon wielding it, Raz succumbs to the darkness, becoming aggressive and evil. Now, we're able to take it away from him in time, but the damage has already been done. Now, before we can discover just how important this key moment was, a comic reveals an extraordinary amount of secrets hidden underneath the island. As a DC crossover, it revolves around Batman, who has been trapped in the loop after investigating a rift in Gotham City. As the world's greatest detective, he is able to prepare an escape plan. With the help from Catwoman, he escapes the loop by standing in the center of the storm in the final seconds. Now, free to roam the island out of the loop, he comes across a group of inhabitants.
Bloods!
They form an alliance and decide to get out of Reality Zero for good. Only problem is, they can't just swim away, they would disintegrate. And now that they've escaped the loop, there are no second chances. Death is permanent. There's only one way to get home, and it's the same way they got here, through the 0 point. The group is able to unlock one of the metal bunkers on the island and head underground in search of an escape. The room is extremely ancient, protected by massive golems and swarms of IO guards. It's a tough battle, and in the chaos, Fishstick is killed by an unknown figure. It becomes apparent one of the group is working for the Imagined Order. The others, still in shock, decide to carry on. The further they progress, the closer they get to the 0 point. Eternal Voyager, in his desperation to escape, sprints into the orb and immediately gets split into a million pieces.
Oops.
The 0 point cycles through countless realities per second, which killed him
instantly. I'd imagine the sisters were planned to be maybe found by the Foundation, Jones, or as we find Geno saying, but Epic had other plans. The fact that the Imagine and Wolverine slept together is unsettling. Why?
He got his wish, he'll be voyaging for eternity. After hours of discussion, the group figures out how to calibrate the orb. Renegade Raider goes home first, before one of the members reveals a dark secret. Deathstroke has been working with the Imagined Order all along. He was the one who killed Fishstick. So they break out into a fight before tying up Deathstroke, and most of the others escape to the 0 point as the Gotham City crew are left standing. Once the 0 point has finally been calibrated to their homeworld, Deathstroke flees to Gotham City as Batman and Catwoman go after him. Once they're home, the memories come flooding back. They may have worked together in the loop, but in their previous lives, they were...
Oh, I missed out all the Harley Quinn stuff.
Both of these events...
So, originally, they didn't jump in. The issue was Deathstroke kind of messed them over. Deathstroke jumped into the 0 point and damaged the device, which means they couldn't leave. So they only had one working panel. So they didn't have enough residue energy for two of them to travel back. So they had to get a third. That's why they went back in the loop and got Harley Quinn and then travelled back.
Work together to allow the next phase of the story to progress. Heading all the way back to Raz, his use of the Dark Shard has gotten the wrong kind of attention. This is what Jonesy's snapshot warned us about. So as we look to the sky, UFOs begin to abduct loopers, crop circles appear, and a conspiracy theorist named Mari starts broadcasting about it. She warns the people of the island that aliens are coming, and this is far too dangerous for the IO. More importantly, Dr. Sloan, Agent Jones' boss, is dedicated to shutting down this broadcast, but the invasion has already begun.
Rip.
Sloan has no choice but to fight against them in the name of keeping control and maintaining order. The
No.
mothership sends a huge army down onto the island known as the Chimera. Their goal, annihilate everyone while the ship above abducts major locations. It moves around taking Slurpy Swamp, Coral Castle, and has its eyes on Holly Hedges. The Chimera also scan Looper's minds in an attempt to locate the Zero Point, but Sloan has an epiphany. She's figured out that the Imagined Order has a mole who is secretly divulging information to the enemy. It's a perfect situation that can be manipulated as she feeds Maven false information. Of course, this gets into the hands of the Chimera, who learn that the IO secret base of operations is at Corny Crops. And yes, this is true, but what they don't know is that Sloan has filled the complex with a huge bomb. So right on cue, Corny and abduct the POI, satisfied that they have cornered the Imagined Order.
Oops.
Only this is part of a secret plan known as Operation Skyfire, and Sloan recruits loopers, aka us, to sneak on board and make sure everything goes smoothly. We break out of prison, making our way through the mothership, which at this point is full of guards and obstacles.
That's just Fortnite, no
Actually,
racing
we make our way
characters,
to
isn't
the
it?
Final room, an abduction chamber with Corny Complex and all of the bombs attached to it, primed and ready to go. Satisfied that Operation Skyfire is a near success, Sloan arms the bombs. Now, there's only one problem: the aliens have a last trick up their sleeve.
We thought it was gone for good. Last time it nearly destroyed the island.
We're able to shut it down, but with 2 minutes left until detonation, Sloan delivers the bad news.
You played your part.
No, I have to play mine.
We are fighting a war in which we are hopelessly outgunned. I won't bring you home. Not if there is a chance that thing can make it back to the island. Over and out.
The Loopers are panicking, desperate for a way out. We approach the dying cube and collectively use our power to remove its corruption.
Well, the storyline was actually good. No!
Blue, it's on our side until the ground begins to rise. We've been standing on an elevator this entire time, and it was taking us higher and higher into the mothership. Turns out there's one final reveal, a plot twist that would send waves through the Imagined Order's ranks and change our perspective on the story forever. The Chimera didn't bring the cube from Chapter 1. In fact, they're not even the Chimera. That was just an enslaved army. The true evil is in this room. It is here we meet the last reality.
Oh, the Minecraft realm. Which, I mean, actually could be a thing, technically. It's the Nether. Can't wait for Eminem to snap us back to reality, 100%. I mean,
They've taken down their mothership, but Sloan's plan backfired. Now all of these cubes crash onto the island, and one of them has become the most powerful villain to date. Sure, these are corrupted by a dark evil, but that power is controlled by a sinister character known as the Cube Queen. Exiting her golden shrine, she summons her army of caretakers and cube monsters to fight off the IO forces. Now you gotta understand, the last reality are very different to our villains of the past. Every threat we face has wanted to take control of the Zero Point for themselves, aside from Galactus. But this motive is extremely worrying. The Cube Queen and her minions want to use a Zero Point to destroy everything that has ever lived. Because it's tethered to all realities, they can eliminate life as we know it in an instant, making them truly the last reality. The Queen's plan has already come into fruition, but she needs the full power of her fleet back home in order to make it work. She sends her army of cubes to the center of the island, directly above the Zero Point, where they create a pyramid known as the Convergence. Sloan was fooled by the
what a great POI, by the way.
Skyfire, but knowing what she's up against, it is finally time to put together a real plan, except she doesn't. Instead, the Imagined Order are more distracted by their newfound prisoner, Agent Jones. After being stuck in the loop, he was arrested for treason, but little do they know, someone else has been discovered too. The Foundation ocean, dropped at the bottom of the ocean, wakes up. Months have passed since he was ejected from the 0 point, and he has no idea where he is. Leaving the ocean, he stumbles across Gotham City, the last place that the 0 point was calibrated to. In this strange world, the Foundation is immediately approached by Batman, who assumes he's a threat. After fighting, they talk it out with the Foundation.
What a crazy this was a goated comic, by the way.
It has nothing to do with the loop. They want to take down the IO and liberate the 0 point, just like Batman does. He explains that the 7 have always had an advantage over the IO, because they have the ability to create sideways rifts. This is a way to traverse different realities without the 0 point. This technology was experimented with in Chapter 1 through the rocket launch. The only problem is, it takes a long time for the rift to close, making it extremely risky. On the other hand, the IO doesn't know how to do this. They need to use pure portals, basically the ones opened by their guns. So learning all of this, Batman agrees to help the Foundation return home. Once back, he realizes that he needs to find Agent Jones.
Well, no, they recently learned how to do it then, didn't they?
Before then, he must update the other members of the 7 and figure out a plan to stop the last reality. Sloan and the Imagined Order have never cared about the fate of the island. As long as they maintain control of the orb, everyone dying, it's perfectly okay. It's happened time and time again, like the Zero Crisis or the Final Showdown, but the 7, as usual, have to swoop in and save the day.
The last reality is
At hand. The best? Maybe.
Wake him up. You just had to be the hero, Jones. You know what happens to heroes?
They, live to fight another day?
Not this time. Do it.
No, don't do it, don't.
This isn't personal, Jones. Although I do plan to enjoy it. Would someone see what that is? Impossible.
I watched you die. Still don't have any idea what that line is. I mean, everyone thought it was when the mothership got beamed, but
I got over it.
Could be another scenario. I don't know.
Impossible. I watched you die.
I got over it.
You! You came back for me.
You promised me, Jeno.
Well, love you too, buddy.
Everyone follow me to the bridge. We'll be safe there.
The rock is cooking, indeed.
Don't worry, guys. I'll move the bus by
myself.
It's right up here, and I will give you a water break soon.
Oh, that's a funny joke because we're all about to get in water. Ha ha ha.
Careful, edges are high.
Rotation at 30 degrees.
That's the last one. We did it.
Where's my gun?
Okay,
Can we all agree that the 0 point looks exactly how it does? It's a little bluer, but it's still pretty dark, no?
may have dropped it in the 0 point.
Why does she make me keep saving you?
Well, what about that?
Get ready to swim.
Fortnite. Who is she? No idea. I think it's just Sloan. I think, why does she keep making me save you?
The island has flipped, and the Imagined Order have been caught by total surprise, but so were the 7. Their plan to take back control of the island has been stopped short by the caretaker breaching the wall, and because of this, their hiding spot for the past 4 years has been revealed. This whole time, they were living on the other side of the island at a place named Sanctuary, where they can keep their friends close, but enemies closer. Now, this peaceful retreat has been exposed to the Imagined Order, who are furious and already planning their counterattack. The 7 and IO have been at each other's throats, but never took full-scale action against each other until now, where the tension has reached boiling point, and thus, the Zero War begins. As the Seven recruit as many loopers as possible, the IO already has them outgunned. Other members of the team join the fight, such as the Origin, who is drafting up battle plans to push back against the army. He has one of the most interesting backstories in the Seven. Once known as the Cube King, he ultimately realized that their dark energy could only be used for evil, so he escaped, leaving his identity behind for a new life. He was captured by the Imagined Order shortly afterwards, who tortured him for answers, but one day,
Yeah, it is a bit of a habit, though.
rescued him. He walked out of that prison with a new name, the Origin, and has been their field tactician ever since. But he's not the only member with an intriguing life. The Order and the Imagined are the sisters that Foundation asked Jones to find. We don't know how they were reunited, but both of them are available to help in the war against their father, Geno. The Imagined has been spending her entire life trying to take revenge on her father. As children, he genetically modified them to be perfect warriors with immortality and super strength. Reality was their playground, but one day, things changed in an instant. One of the members of his inner circle offered him a bed. Could the sisters become the first ever to escape the loop, and how long would it take? Geno was confident, but his obsession with perfection was also their downfall. The sisters did end up escaping the loop, but not fast enough, and when they returned home, the loop had created snapshots. Only these versions were more brutal, and Geno had a realization. He replaced his own daughters with more powerful snapshots, forcing the sisters to turn their backs on him and join the Seven under new names. However, despite being twins, they have very different motives. The Order wants to help destroy the loop and give people their freedom, while the Imagined simply wants revenge. Despite all of this manpower, there's only one person left who could help win the fight, and she crashed onto the Ice Moon years ago. Yes, the scientist is adamant that reaching Paradigm will turn the tide in their favor. As far as the others are concerned, Paradigm is dead and a traitor, yet the scientist always held out hope. He's in love with her and is desperate to see her again. After breaking through to her, turns out she's alive but trapped inside the mech. To convince the others, scientist tells him that he was talking with the AI in her suit instead. At that same time, Sloan is busy on her counterattack. With the loopers rally behind the Seven,
the Foundation is so gullible at times, and also just a bit of an idiot, isn't he, as well? Like, in terms of like how he reacted when Paradigm was alive. Oh, I'm going to kill you now anyway.
She realizes they're losing the battle and decides on a more destructive plan. Instead of wasting resources by fighting on land, she calls up her Doomsday Department and begins working on a device known as the Collider. Yeah, the same one that was going to be used during the final showdown before Paradigm talked them out of it. If it destroys the Seven for good, Sloan will stop at nothing to achieve that goal. The Order hears about these plans and tells the others. The rescue mission is a go, not for Paradigm, but for her mech, which will be essential to destroying the Collider and winning the Zero War. Before they could do that, they need a powerful energy in order to power the mech, called the
Welcome
Zero
back,
Shard.
Paradigm.
In a secret mission, the Seven sneak into the bridge with the help of Agent Jones, who explores the wreckage. He finds his old office, which is now upside down, and picks up a framed photo. It's of his wife and kids, which he left behind hundreds of years ago. You see, when you join the Imagined Order, you swear an oath, and in return are granted immortality. Your family can also take this offer, but they need to live on the island, and Jones's family refused to do that, despite living on a dangerous homeworld. As a result, they weren't immortal and only had protection. They lived to ripe old ages and hundreds of years ago. You see, when you join the Imagined Order, you swear an oath, and in return are granted immortality. Your family can also take this offer, but they need to live on the island, and Jones's family refused to do that, despite living on a dangerous homeworld. As a result, they weren't immortal and only had protection. They lived to ripe old ages, as Jones was forced to watch his wife die. As his kids got older too, he told the Imagined Order that he wanted to go back and grow old, dying with his grandchildren that he barely knew. He was just too useful to Sloan by then, and she reminded him that if he quit, his family would lose the protection on their homeworld. So he stayed. For descendants he has never met. Now that is eating him up inside, and as he dwells on it, the mission must.
This is like what more like that sort of type of story we need more of, like in-depth, emotional, personal.
Well, that's until they approach a frozen castle, something that has remained undisturbed for a very long time. As the crew walk inside, they find a room full of artifacts, ancient weapons frozen in pillars, and at the end of the corridor, the Ice King, who reveals his true intentions after all this time. Greetings, visitors. To reach my throne room alive is an achievement indeed. Uncounted ages ago, brave allies and
Bebop, how's it going?
items of power, things and beings too dangerous to exist. My worst fears were realized when my staunchest comrade argued for using these items to alter realities to our liking. I was forced to freeze him, my other knights, and all we had acquired. So yes, this explains why the Ice King King and Fire King were at war with each other, despite the fact that they used to share a round table. He wasn't a prisoner because of a small disagreement. The Ice King was protecting reality this entire time. The reason the Ice Moon is so uninhabitable is because it was designed that way, so he could be isolated for all time. Now that they're standing in his impenetrable fortress, their presence here proves they are too dangerous to remain free.
I must freeze you all!
The Ice King, a familiar face shows up. Paradigm. She grabs
She was
them and
alive!
destroys
Oh my
the
God.
castle. We're headed back to the island one way or another. The Zero War is about to end.
Crew to battle stations.
This was like... What? Was this like the last core event? It was, wasn't it? Let's not talk about Fracture.
We don't have much time to hit the collider. Clear a path. I'll get us there. Legend? I thought you were on the case.
Yeah, nothing we can't handle. Just as soon as we figure it out.
All enemy forces have been eliminated. This is our chance. Divert power to Blade Strike. Hold on!
I mean, she could have just destroyed it if she just went like that and still, as she was falling down.
The final battles commence. Dr. Sloan is the Seven's last obstacle before reaching the collider.
Sloan, you don't have to do this.
Always so dramatic.
This collision was the last time the story was good, to be honest. You're probably right there, mate. You're probably right.
So with Sloan out of the picture, the Order and the Imagine look up, only to spot their father, Geno.
I mean,
He's here to personally face
technically
off
look
against
down,
them
don't
against
they?
the Order in a chokehold. This is ridiculous. You're still my blood. Just ask and I'll let you live. Send you somewhere safe. Little does he know, the Imagine isn't very interested. I have a better idea. We'll set you somewhere, father, everywhere. One last sacrifice, the Imagine decides that killing Geno is worth the
So
cost.
someone was saying earlier the Order didn't sacrifice herself, but that was the intention there, but she got caught. And they all caught, Jenna caught all them, so they were all meant to go, to be fair.
She gets her final wish.
But the Order got
Straight
saved.
into the 0 point, and as it cycles through countless realities, they are both ripped apart. Atoms scattered across the Omniverse.
Who is that?
The 0 point is focused on Geno. This is our best chance to find him.
Let's go.
All right, it's up to you now. We don't have much time. Don't worry, I got you.
I've got you.
Jones and the Foundation chase Geno, not expecting to see him fading away. Imagine has died in his arms, and he's slowly passing too. Geno has one final message for the
Can you believe they saw the
I always believed my methods were abhorrent.
Can you believe that Geno, the Foundation and Jones saw Geno and Imagine die, and then like 20 seconds after this go, little fist bump, and this wait, what?
You knew a better way. Congratulations, and now you get to prove it. I genuinely hope you're right, because if you fail, it means the end of everything. I have to go now. I have to admit, it's good to lay my burden down after all this time. It'll be nice to rest. He fades into nothing. Geno is dead, and the Imagined Order have been defeated. The 0 War is over, and they won. Celebrations across the island spread like wildfire. Now the 0 point is finally liberated. It can blossom, nature takes over, but not everything is as it seems. The orb starts sending out distress signals, and strange relics begin to appear around the island. The scientist is confused. They can't understand why it's doing this.
You messed up. That's what you done, scientist. You messed up.
A herald who is secretly using the 0 point to search across the Omniverse. And in her search, she finds the Nothing. This is a truly evil presence that gives her the dark power of Chrome, and it's about to be unleashed upon the island in the name of her old friends, the Last Reality. With Geno out of the way and the 7 caught off guard, it consumes everyone. The scientist, Origin, and a whole lot more are devoured, turned into Chrome, while Paradigm is the sole survivor. The only thing she can do is return to her homeworld, creating a plan that'll bring her friends back and save reality. Except Chrome is just too powerful.
Well, no, she had a backup plan. This wasn't her plan. She knew that Paradigm said that reality would end. She said that reality, as you know, it is over or something. This is done. And it's about the next thing after this. And she had to disconnect it all. crazy. I hope we get better than this, by the way. Ew. 0 point on chapter 3, season 3 was hibernating, right? It was dormant, actually. It was completely dormant.
The Herald destroys the island to expose Zero Point, ready for the last reality to swoop in and take it. Lucky for us, in a surprising turn of events, the Zero Point protects itself, destroying the mothership and fleeing. It's here that Paradigm comes into play. Using Zero Fusion, she's able to work with the orb and rebuild the island. Grabbing from countless realities to form a new world, everything is pieced back together. With the 7 turned to chrome and the imagined order gone, it is time for a fresh start. On this new island, the scientist robot assistant, Amy, leaves us with a final message from Paradigm. She asks us to deliver a...
I've said this enough time. You know what would make Thatcher better if we could fight the Herald? If the whole collecting orbs was cut down to 5 minutes, the start cinematic wasn't a cinematic and we were actually on the tree and we were playing, like, you know, we had to, like, sort of, you know, fight it. And then also, if the Paradigm bit might have been... You know, seeing the Iron Form, okay, that might have been too much, but at least the first 2 bits would have made it so much cooler.
In this medieval castle. We do so learning that its ruler is the Ageless, a young king who looks a little too familiar. The reality was brought to the island during Zero Fusion, and it becomes apparent who this actually is. Judging from the banners, his appearance, and obsession with perfection, we're looking at Geno. Well, a snapshot of him. This is the ruler of the Oathbound who's left in Geno's place when he abandoned his homeworld. His right-hand man is Stellan the Rift Warden, who wishes to create a bridge to new realities. It wasn't possible with their medieval technology until they were brought to the island and discovered kinetic ore. With our refined version, they have unlocked the power to create pure portals. Yes, the origins of the Imagined Order are replaying themselves in real time, and the ore was a big help. But Stellan can't make this portal without another influence. A voice that guides him every step of the way. He kept this to himself, terrified of what he would do if he disobeyed their orders.
A shapeless man. A shapeless man.
A shapeless man. He watches us with dark purpose.
Wow, I wonder who's he.
Finish the rift gate. The consequences will be terrible.
The final step in building this bridge to realities is deep in the forest. A bronze vault made to protect the Zero Point. Of course, you need this power in order to make pure portals, and the voice in Stellan's head shows in the way. Except, it's quickly becoming obvious that this rift gate wasn't made to connect realities. It's a portal leading to the Shapeless Man. More importantly, this voice in Stellan's head has dark intentions, and his identity could already be known. Only one man has the overwhelming power to rebuild himself atom by atom. The real Geno. Turns out that after the Foundation and Jones left him to die, this wasn't the end of his story. And while he remains shapeless, he's directing his original kingdom to bring him back to the island. At least that's the intention. So Amy begins...
I don't know anymore. I don't know. Chat, I don't know. Can we just have an I don't know in the chat? Because I don't know. Like... From what the information that we got provided for the Shapeless Man, I still don't think it's Geno. And also, he had that whole conversation about he was laying down this and that and the other. Oh, the Shapeless Man's you.
Begins an investigation of her own as we send test subjects through the gate. They return disfigured or corrupted by darkness. It seems that everything Amy sends through the portal immediately goes searching for him as he is her creator. But when they return, they give us an update on the fate of the 7.
He's different now. They're all different now. As we speak, they changed its scope of his existence anew. A fate darker than the worst imaginable. You'll find him. Or will you get there in time to save him?
The Foundation Foundation once said that their armor keeps them alive in different realities, even the nothing beyond them. But after being devoured by Chrome, they're different now, slowly losing themselves to the darkness. Amy, as a robot, is programmed to protect the scientist and does everything in her power to save him. She prepares a rescue mission with a new body and goes through the Rift Gate. This will be the last time we see Amy. Instead, the portal begins to destabilize, bringing more realities to the island before breaking down and closing. The resulting earthquakes cause the ground to collapse on itself, revealing this abandoned world. The Shapeless Man's plan failed, but there's another villain around the corner, and he will change the storyline.
That was a massive oversimplification. It was the whole Mega City thing happened then. It was Mega City that it was the. I mean, technically, it was the Riftgate that led to the cracks, but it was it bringing Mega City that led to the cracks.
As we know it forever.
Bit of an
oversimplification,
but it works.
Is blown. In the wreckage of a crushed tank, Dr. Sloan emerges. She survived the Zero War and is confused by how she got here. However, it's not long before she gets her bearings and begins to investigate this strange ancient world. In the ruins, she finds markings that predict the future, along with an apparatus used by those who lived here thousands of years ago. She had no idea what happened to this society. They were an advanced civilization who used the stars to project the future.
That's a crazy angle, by the way.
Without a trace. The markings seem to show an incoming eclipse that'll bring the end of the world. But with further research, Sloan realizes that this phenomenon isn't natural. How could the ancients predict this with the stars if it wasn't a natural event? There's only one explanation: it has already happened before. They're warning us that soon it'll happen again. So Sloan realizes the signal is all too familiar and calls an old friend for backup. And just like that, it's time for the eclipse to arrive. As the daylight is covered and the island is shrouded in darkness, Kato Thorne makes himself known. He's a
worst ever season, probably.
Collecting various artifacts from across reality. On the surface, he runs a successful hotel resort business, but in the shadows, Kato has a time machine. He uses this to travel through history, collecting relics and treasures for his own personal collection, such as Oro's skull, Midas' severed hand, and an ancient calendar which seemed to have ties to the Seven. Now, he's arrived in 2023 at the perfect opportunity for Sloan to pull off a daring heist. She's abandoned the imagined order, or what's left of it, realizing the error of her ways, or so we think, as she keeps to herself and focuses on this mysterious plan. Phase 1 of this operation involves stealing the time machine from under Kato Thorne's nose. She hires a group of professional thieves to pull off the heist of a century as they sneak into his mansion and get away without a problem.
And just killed him like that.
To retaliate and feast on his prey, he has even bigger worries. As a time-traveling vampire, he has made a lot of enemies, especially hunters like Shimmerdusk, who have spent years chasing him. Now, without the time machine as an escape route, Kato is left defenseless, and she slays her arch nemesis once and for all.
No!
With Kato dead and the device in Sloan's hands, it's time for Phase 2. They experiment with the machine at a temporary headquarters, bringing artifacts from 2018 to their front yard. It functions as intended, and Sloan is
So this proves to me that we are coming back to chapter 4, because what was the point of this? What was the point of bringing things to this period?
Agent Jones. He's laid low after the Zero War, but with Sloan's influence, she persuades him to go on her secret mission, to go to the past. His goal is to extract an unknown thing or person without changing the timeline. So they set the date, July 12, 2018, and Jones begins his journey. All that's there to guide him are audio logs left by Sloan, as she sends messages from the future back in time with a deadly reminder.
Everything you do will ripple
Look forward to this very moment.
You're back here for a reason. And it's not to change the future, by the way. Drop that fantasy right now. This is an extraction, and you're leading the way.
Well, despite this, Jones has started to alter the timeline. The Ice King and his prisoner never arrive in the island. The mech never gets constructed. And in order to complete his extraction, Jones ties the time machine to the scientist's rocket. The future, for the first time, is unknown.
This is the first time in countless lifetimes that I don't know what happens next. We're both heading off into the unknown. I guess this is
Goodbye
for
from missing me.
and
Well,
that you. But we'll meet again. Reality's not done with us yet. Keep the campfires burning, Jones. Wherever and whenever you go.
Thank you guys so much for making it to the end. This has been something me and my team have followed for years. While things feel confusing at times, it brings me so much joy to piece it all together like this. Recently, the creator of Fortnite storyline has departed from Epic Games, so I dedicate this video to Donald Mustard for bringing so much joy and happiness to our community. Hope you all enjoyed.
Good video, good video. Nice, nice. I mean, I just don't think the storyline's done. Everyone wants to create this narrative that we're having a reset, but I mean, it's a soft reset. I think the Imaginary Order will be back in control in Chapter 5 due to the fact that the mech doesn't happen, and most of the history we saw stays similar, if not almost the same. I still think the Chrome happens, and all that stuff and stuff like that. Chat. The storyline will continue through all modes. In what sense? Oh. I'll be back in a minute. I need to go for a break. Well, you know something I've learned that listened through all them videos. And it's nothing against the creators. It's just the storyline is there's a load of things just happening. That happened. That happened. That happened. That happened. That happened. And that happened. It's a lot of happenings and not a lot of emotions because we don't have enough character development. And that's why I can't be asked with the story anymore. There's just nothing. There's barely nothing. Apart from the whole Jones stuff. 6 years and you get Jones' family died and Sloane's inner sort of issues, trying to work out where she sort of stands. The scientist's emotions toward paradigm. That's it. That's basically it. That's and people complain about Zero War, but it's still the only thing where we got like a good lot of development in terms of actual hearing Geno and hearing them talk. A lot of like last chapter has been this happened, that happened, that happened, that happened, that happened, that happened, that happened, that. I can't be bothered. I actually hate the storyline at the moment. I hate it. Everyone's just like, oh yeah, we're getting a reset. This, I actually hate it. I actually hate it. Fair enough, though, 100%. Yeah, they're kind of little about Geno, but we need more about him. I just can't be bothered with things just happening for happening's sake. And it's just... It's actually exhausting. It doesn't motivate me to create a story. Why do you hate... It just doesn't offer me in terms of, like, character building. It lacks that in every single department. And the character development we have got it comes few and far between. They need a comic book series regularly every 3 months to try and actually. And I've been saying that. Like, why don't they explore the different realities within Fortnite where all these characters come from? As I've always said, no, not a single character in Fortnite comes from like the loop. Comes from like at least the island. Maybe Reality Zero and different planets within Reality Zero. But in terms of the actual island, not one single character came from that island. So there's a whole Omniverse out there where they can, talk about the Renegade sisters, the Renegade Raider and the Renegade, the other one, about two sisters who did fly planes or something, or they can talk about the fast food reality and the thing that happened there, or this and that and the other. And it's just instead of doing that, it's just like, well, this happened because of this. Oh, we didn't even hear the Herald. We didn't even get her like motions, her why she's doing what she's doing. I'm just tired with just this, that, because of nothing. Like, I'm sure you watch these videos and you see these comic book dives on these shorts. You're going through your short feed and you see these like, why did Batman do this? Why did this character do that? And it's like really, really interesting. And I think about Fortnite and I just go, I couldn't. That's the content I saw. So you see this Jones video I made, where I talk about his family and this, and I talk about Sloane, and I talk. like their interests, and that's the stuff I want to do. That's what I would love to do that, but it just isn't. There just isn't, it doesn't exist. There isn't enough character development with the majority of some of these characters. Say again, why are we developing army heroes while we still have characters to be... yeah. Yeah. Un. Mm-hmm. Clark equals J. In what way? Because I hate the storyline now. Why do we have... We have Oh, and there's talk of a new faction. I need to actually look through my streams of when that freaking survey came out, because I said, well, that looks like a secret society. Everyone's talking about the society now. I'm like, I don't know anymore. It's just like, get it done for. Like, get a comic book, a regular comic book series. It doesn't have to be about Reality Zero. You've got a whole Omniverse out there that you can pull from stories. Like, look, I can't be asked contributing to this clicky storyline that doesn't really give me anything anymore. It just, like, I want to, like, in this event, I don't want to see, oh, rocket goes up, well, this is called, I've got to have dialogue, I've got to have, but you can't be like, oh, hit the mech, do this, rocket. It's actually got to be substance. I honestly don't think we're going to get that. Oh wow, Lego. We need substance, or it's just a load of rubbish. Thanks for 14 likes, chat. It's a load of rubbish, isn't it? Right, guys, if you do buy anything in the Fortnite item shop, in 9 minutes, the item shop will reset. If you do buy anything, use creator code mrjayowhy in the Fortnite item shop, hashtag and hashtag epic partner. But at the moment, you got John Cena, you got the rap skins, you got a new emote, which saying you got also this one. Flowers know the truth. Talk about hating the story. This is the sort of stuff you get. Oh, what? It's a secret sort of thing. It's saying that flowers know and the 0 point blooms, and that's why they've released this emote. That's the sort of stuff that you have to do. There's no character development. That's the sort of content that it is. And I hate it, and that's how it's gone. I mean, that's how it's always been, but I thought by this stage we'll get more character development. Like, it's sort of know these characters, but... you see what I'm saying? I will never use Jay's code. He is the evil Jay variant. No, this is good Jay's variant code. mrjayowhy in the Fortnite item shop. Thanks to however many people use my code, because I'm pretty sure the thing is still down. I won't be able to see. Yeah, still down. Well, commercialized. To a degree, but I mean, it doesn't mean it won't be bad. It will be a bad event because of it, or it won't be a very in-depth character sort of dive. But I guess it could be because of that. I don't care about the rhythm mode, racing mode, etc. Sure, it's cool, but I want the characters, the story, the 7, the Fox Clan, IO, all of them. I'll just look at other games. I'll just look at other creators with other... I just think... Why? Fortnite, you're not so slick. Fate Galaxy rests on your shoulders. It's crazy that his jacket's basically a bit Last Reality, isn't it? When he's like meant to be like a depiction of the 0 point or whatever it was. Yeah, the kind of little red nut. I hope I'm the good one. I don't know. Is it like the two twins or the clones out of Oh wait, it's back. It's actually back. Thanks to the 23 supporters who've used my code this month. I really do appreciate it. More depth story and why everything exists in the current. No, I want to know like how the characters feel about something and like to actually know their story rather. At the moment, Fortnite it's a bit like this happens because this happens because that happens, rather than why and who is involved and how it involves them and how they feel about it. Chat, thanks for 15 likes. Alright, let's get involved in some games. 3 days, 19 hours, and 4 days, and... wait, 19 days and 4 hours. Like... Alright. Ooh. Easy. Oh. Okay. We're good, we're good. We're good. Boom, 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 boom. Ooh. Don't mind if I take that bush. Totally makes me indestructible. Alright, pump. Chat, am I winning my first game on? Do you have faith in me? Oh, okay. I'm not scoring. You're probably going to give up after the event? What? What? The story? Okay. Infantry rifle. Right, we still need some minis. We definitely need some minis, 100%. Do. Let me jump over here. Rift. Minis. Ooh. I think I've reused the Julies. Whatever they're called. At the end of the day, it's obviously up to you how you do your content and stuff, and I'll never try and like keep saying you should keep doing it because to force someone. But I mean, if you're feeling down because it's just not working, and that's negatively impacting your sort of state on how you feel about something, then that's a bit of a tough decision. But you know, I mean, I've released a video today. It's a 10 out of 10. Click-through rate's absolutely rock bottom, and I could have released a storyline video that would have got me 10k, 20k views. Instead, I'm sitting on 89 views. Spent 24 hours altogether on the video. A couple of days worth of work, and it's flopped harder than a fish. And they don't need it though. Like, I can't look. This is the story. This is So the storyline is told for us through a couple different forms. But the fact that we're actually playing the game and we're experiencing it and we're going through quests and stuff, and this is the level of the quest now. It used to be a bit in depth. Now it's just do this, go and shoot this place here, and you will receive this. Go and do this, go and do that. Oh, we need to stay together and do this. Like, it's just all like the last 2 seasons definitely have been the whole like what do you call it? Syndicates, and then like it's also a lot of like things you could already see coming from like the first week, even if you didn't know what the rest of the dialogues were. And it's just, it's like, so we knew for Wilds we were building an apparatus, and we knew last season that we had to form a team to get a time machine, and then we had to go through each one of the team. And we didn't really get to know them. I mean, to a degree we did. So there is some good points there. But it's just a lot of the same stuff, regurgitated. And it just needs work, honestly. It just isn't enough to, like, deep dive on. Oh, wow, Fish Thick got some fish. And now he's going to join a heist for a time machine. And we're not even going to see that heist. Wow. Is it? Well, there goes that then. Well. Donald is moving up. He now has the ability to tell his stories through Fortnite. I mean, I guess, but I mean, he won't be telling Fortnite, will he? I mean, it'd be different. I mean, he's told stories before. That's kind of his job. I don't know. Well, I still got Rue, haven't I? So, unless that's back in. Oh, someone got eliminated here. Is anyone actually about in this game? I know there's 31 players left, but are they even near me? Hello? Oh, someone's just rifted. Hello? Oh. Okay, never mind. Never mind. Okay, we pick up the ball, and that's usually here, I guess. Break, 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 break. Hmm. Oh my god. I'm in stupid game, man. I'm in squads. Fortnite, 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 Fortnite. Fix your game, honestly. Let's see. Well, back in, I guess. Oh no. Can't see Widow's Bite, so... And this is when you press it. No. Right. Alright, still got the Widow's Bite then. GG's on that one. Alright. Anyway, Kobe's mrjayowhy, if you buy anything for the item shop. Balls. Honestly, I hate this game. Why it does that. So yes, I played with squads Fortnite, but once I turn the game off, why doesn't it preset back to solos? Because I did that yesterday after reacting, and not yesterday, the day before. Because I don't think I streamed yesterday, and I literally wanted to get off the. I literally got off the game, the first game, because I was like, "Nah, that's annoying." So I played the whole game, didn't realise I was in squads, and died. In such a way, I was I couldn't be asked, and I ended the stream. I almost feel like ending the stream again because Fortnite, for whatever reason. Well, there was no Eminem. Eminem is tomorrow. 29th item shop. You got to remember, that's always Eastern time reset. Still the 28th. 29th, 7 PM Eastern. So I can spot a llama, hey? Oh no, Black Widow's back in the shop. So you might want to do it. OG Black Widow's in the shop. Oh. Not the pickaxe now, so I mean you lose some, you win some, don't you, chat? Yeah, every. Let's see the opinions change. Oh no. Oh well, it doesn't really matter because the new Black Widow is actually just 10 times better. We see how that changes now. It's back in the shop. Mate, I've been waiting for this skin, but now I've got it. I don't know, something like that. I don't feel bad one bit because the sweat's gonna land on me eventually. I can't. I must take every threat as a serious threat. Oh, damn it. Oh, what the hell? Oh. Right. This game. I can't believe everyone was talking. I thought people were memeing when they were talking about, what do you call it? Everyone kept getting bot lobbies. I thought people were joking. I seriously, actually thought people were joking. Every single lobby I've been in is just ridiculous. Yeah, I see that. Yeah, the pickaxe is still rare, so GG's. I mean, that's one of the best things about the set, really. Right. I said it, didn't I? Run into it. Well, I mean, nah, it's what it is. Oh my god! Like, oh my god! Like, get a life, bro. Get a life, man. You're true players now. It's ridiculous. Oh, great. That's, yep, okay. No idea. Maybe we can play the inner circle, never know. Thanks for the 16 likes, chat. Appreciate it. Right. 150 HP, not too bad. I mean, there's a few cool maps I've seen recently, which I've been noting down. Probably do that then. Oh, another mini. If your house was this small, you would have probably put a loft conversion in, wouldn't you? You would have, like, I don't know, done that, and then did that. Extend that, make that a little room. What do I like actually do? In what terms? What do I actually do? What, for work? Nothing at the moment. My van's in the garage getting fixed, so I actually do nothing at the moment. But I build switchgear. I also own a couple of companies that do things. Downtime will be amazing by creative map makers. We'll get eyes on the maps. Yeah, I guess that's probably why they're doing it. You have hobbies? I like running, football, stuff like that, I guess. Black Widow ain't one of them. Shock. I'm actually shocked. Clark just went live. Oh, that's my viewers gone. Oh damn, that is my viewers gone. Rip. No, Clark just went live. Stay here, chat. And well, he's saying you stay here, he's going, which he could also mean that, but there's no hyphens, there's no full stop on the sentence. I could take it both ways. What do you likes actually? Oh, okay, sorry, I misread your question. What do you mean likes actually do? See, when you put likes actually do, that actually works both ways for that sentence. Again, no, I would. They're an engagement thing. So, Fortnite, YouTube can, you know, they take engagements, they take comments, watch time, retention, likes, all into account when they try and push a video out. I've got to think of a new thumbnail for that video. Honestly, I'm going to do everything for that video to get free views, or I'm actually deleting my channel. I'm angry. Why? Alright, let's get involved because this is boring as hell. Oh, I see some. Oh, damn it. Oh no, don't just drop into people's bro! Most of the recent videos got views, but they're just not Fortnite. But they're just Fortnite trailers. Well, that happens. How would you rate the following screen quests? What screen quests? What? Well, because trailers are like, honestly, unless that's something you do regularly, I wouldn't even put content up like that up. That's the issue. That's the issue. Big issue. And to watch trailers is like an easy thing, like, because they're like 10 seconds long, so they are going to get views, and people are going to watch them. To watch someone to watch your content is a lot just generally harder. What? Oh, I don't know what you saying, man. Hydra, what are you saying? Why are you in it, Mortal? Why? 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 What are your theories on the upcoming event? I believe the end event, like what's going on in the Chapter 1 map, will play out similar. But obviously the comet will crash into the Loot Lake house, which I know is off on the teaser, but I think that's a replay glitch, or either use an earlier version and the 0 points in there for some reason, whatever. But then whatever happens afterwards, we will then travel the Armyverse. Then we will see Jones Season X. We will go through there. We need to get back to Chapter 5, Chapter 4, in my opinion, because of what the Time Machine was doing last season in terms of getting like the Durburger, Dusty to bring. Why wouldn't they test it to bring stuff back and then not actually then bring stuff back? We're going back to Chapter 4. But majority, I guess, will happen in the confines of Chapter 1 and in this, I don't know, Armyverse universe thing. Hydra, please. I can't read what you're saying. I'm just going to see it as spam in a minute. I'm sure you're not, Maul. Yeah. Alright. See what we can do until it, guys. Alright, guys, where we at? Anybody home? Oh. Oh, damn, bro. Oh, my God. Okay, yeah. First person I went into got rift. Means I race mats for no reason. I lose position, don't regain mats. Why do all the icon skins have superpowers? In what sense? Like Lachlan and Eminem? I guess, you know, it's now icon skins, so I guess they're like, oh, can I like have this and that? So I feel like they're always gonna ask for superpowers, aren't they? Really? Oh my, oh mate, this is so rubbish, man. Oh my god. Oh my. Oh. "7 PM Eastern? What do you mean this is aged well?" People just exposing themselves on YouTube now. What do you mean this aged well? What the hell do you mean by that? God, why? 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 Mate. "29th of November, 7 PM Eastern. Did the item shop reset today? 29th of November, 7 PM Eastern? No. I'm actually using brain cells to be on YouTube. I am actually using brain cells. Oh, now okay, that's retro. Fair enough. Just the retro is talking about the original Paradigm skin, but that's the same reason why everyone was like, "Oh wow, wow, the new Black Widow is better," and it's like, and it's the same with the Paradigm. Oh, no, the new Paradigm is actually better, and then both now it was like, "Oh my god, Black Widow's back! Oh my god." I'm actually I'm losing brain cells. Alright, I see a llama and I'm going for it. Guys, I actually need mats to start off this game. It's ridiculous. I've died 2 times because I don't have mats. You actually need to be able to spot llamas off spawn, or it's like you die. Thank God spotting llamas this season is so easy. At least I can get mats. Rip this in chapter 5. Well, I'm probably getting in a fight with a sweat who keeps me building for about 10 minutes. I lose all my mats anyway, so. Is it though? Is it better? I mean, maybe it is, but I mean. I want augments or moving llamas next chapter. I mean, augments are old, so they shouldn't really be replaced. I like both. I don't want arguments next season either. This is probably a bad house to go to because there could actually be someone here. There isn't, so that's quite a result. Now what? This is gonna get me. This is gonna get me eliminated. It's actually going to get me eliminated. How can you like both paradigms? Disgusting. Okay. Has that guy replied back to that comment yet? Oh, hasn't. But I can see Fortnite doing melee weapon Fortnite. Yeah, but you kind of got like creative for that. I just see a person over there. Maybe I should engage, but I don't have an AR, so I'm a little worried in that respect. Oh, someone's already been here. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, not too bad. I mean, that's what Create is for now, isn't it? One has more. That goes early 7 designs. For new ones, go slick. I get that, but does that make them better? Because looking at the Visitor skin, actually, I sometimes think that's probably the best. On some days, I think that's the best 7 skin. I honestly do. It looks well cool sometimes. Do-do-do. Yeah, Vin Diesel, 100%. It's about family. Oh, Doctor Who soon, actually. That's probably next skin I'm probably looking forward to. Also don't... Okay. Okay, why you land on me, bro? Oh, no, 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 no. Where is he? Oh, what the hell? Oh, every guy I run into is like a sweat. It's I got the minis. Oh! No way did that not do anything. I hate this game. I also like the. I'm not arguing that. I'm just saying I think the visitors and scientist styles are very good, and paradigms. There's nothing wrong with this. Oh. Oh no. Uh-oh. Why am I shadow? Oh no, it's the Batman who laughs. Tilted. Can't believe I lost that fight. Can't believe people are talking about there's too many bots in this game. I need to get my lobbies. What the hell? What the hell? Chat, thanks for 17 likes. Oh wow, 2 shotguns over there. You know what? That's actually worth a push. So what? What the hell? Oh my god, bro. People get... Yeah, that's the whole thing. People like... it's actually a thing. I mean, actually, that was a bot. A crap one. Okay, maybe this is our game where you just get bots. About time, to be fair. Let's be real. Guys, it's been a great stream. It's just because it's so circumstantial and everyone's getting like thing about it, and it just makes me think, I just can't be bothered with it. I just can't be bothered with the circumstantial stuff I keep hearing. It's ridiculous. That's it. It's just nothing. And it's just like, I don't understand what the hell is like. I just can't. Honestly, the storyline, in the nicest way possible, can just go and, you know. I've talked about this before in the stream today already, and I just like, it's just no emotional connection to it anymore. It's just, oh, this happens because this happens, because that happens, because that happens, because that. We watched 2 big storyline videos today and reactions. And it's like, oh, this happened. The Imagine Audience does this, and then it's like no one cares about the actual characters involved and why it's just, and we're meant to get hyped because of this stuff here. It's ridiculous, isn't it? Nah. I mean, it's a flower, but that, again, circumstantial until it actually happens. Honestly, I've said it before. I can't be asked to talk about the storyline until we're through this event. It's I just can't be bothered. Like, say they've given us like the look at the Omniverse, which is really cool if you experience this in game for the first time. Honestly. It's actually stupid. I don't get it. It's 2 cool things as teasers. I don't care. I'm not expecting big teasers. I'm not expecting anything. It's just just what I saw just actually really rubbed me up the wrong way. Oh, cool. What exactly is teasing? It's not teasing. I mean, Like, this is a really cool part of the event, and it's like imagine you saw that in like it might look, it's gonna look really cool, isn't it? But I just don't know why they have to like. I just don't think this event needs teasing. Really, it's really weird, but I don't know. I'm just tired. I'm just exhausted from this game at the moment, I think. Anime school? What the hell? What the hell? Why is Eminem not in the item shop? Because the Eminem's not in the item shop. Eminem will be in the item shop on the 29th of November, 7 p.m. Eastern. I've already had 2 people on my short say this. I'm clearly saying that in this short. The item shop has only just resetted, and in Eastern time, it's the 28th, 7 p.m. Eastern. Oh, that's cool. It's cool. It's just I've had 2 people on my short of the short I did go, well, that aged well. Oh, thanks, mate. You're a bit of an idiot. I'm like, no. It's, well, no, both of them have not replied to me. It's like, but you know what is in the item shop? Black Widow. No pickaxe, no. So, so my pickaxe is still rare. Hey, chat, look at this. It probably comes back out tomorrow. Actually, you never know. Actually, I wonder if I just hold the stream out as like this. I wonder if I get more viewers. Oh wait, how did you get the pickaxe? Well, 1,663 days ago, I bought it. Big. That was a big brain play at the time. Oh, add that emote. Oh, what? Yeah, rip. It's a really weird Marvel shop, by the way, because it's not all the other Marvel skins. I have no idea why it's come out. It's weird to come out with not all of them in the item shop as well. It's a bit. I don't know what Epic's doing. It's really weird. Oh, one I think we can be sure. Maybe not return. All right, chat. Never wearing Black Widow again. Now it's Rue from now on. Yeah. Oh wait, I don't want to play this. What want this? Do. Okay, cool. Chat, we're currently sitting at around 9,434 subscribers. Closing on that 10k, so appreciate all the support. We also hit over 50 members, so thanks for that as well. Awesome stuff. Thanks for the 18 likes, chat, as well. Let's go. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Alright, anyone for the taken? Oh, wait, now I'm running to minis. Nice. Is that a chest or is that a... Ooh, there's a fight going on up here. Is that up here? Oh, it is. This actually might... Oh, this might be a bad idea. This might be a bad idea. Okay. Damn it. Nice, okay. Oh my god. About time. Decent shotgun, maybe? Ooh, sniper. Okay, we're gonna get that, rid of that, put that in there. Okay, right. Is this a game? Maybe, maybe not. Anyone walking around Loot Lake? Ready for the taken? Oh, yeah, sorry, I see, I see, I see. Nice. Dealt with. Alright, tilted next. Sniper reloaded. So, it would have been nice if I could do just a quick scope that. Fly in, slide on the roof. That would have been really nice, by the way. But never mind. Okay, builds have just confirmed over there. Oh, wait, what the hell just that? Oh, no, I just... Oh, no. Oh, okay, I didn't want to do that. Oh, no, 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 what are you doing? Mortal, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Okay, I thought someone was coming over then. Positivity, more positivity. Positive outset, positive outlook. Alright, we'll see what's in here. You never know, it might be a better shotgun. Alright, no. I was about to say, how's that car in here? Okay, no action around here. All bush in there, no. Don't mind if I try you on for size, yeah? Chat, thanks for 19 likes, 1 away from 20. Appreciate the support on the stream. Could have probably have used that rifts over there. Oh, hello. Okay. Miles Morales lives to fight another day. Spider-Man! Come on. Bro's playing like it's zero build. I must have been salty, because when you rift through salty, the rift doesn't appear. Facts with mrjayowhy. Oh, that is not what I meant to do, but it'll work. Boom, boom, ba-doom, boom, ba-doom, 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 boom. Okay, let's fight over there. Okay, let's see what we can do. Oh, no. Okay, never mind. We tried. Okay, bro, just... Okay, let's narrow the field. Bro, you don't need to build that high. Why can I not build? Okay, you are just not fun to play against. Oh, who the hell are you, bro? How is he just... Oh my god. Oh my god, bro. Yeah, I hate that all these games are just bot lobbies, bro. Oh god, who the hell are you, bro? I need health, I need health, I need health, I need health. Ah. Well, it is what it is. I love the fact that I got 5 limbs and just got the white hills off that. Alright, there's a hot over here. Hopefully there's a med kit or something. That's what I'm hoping for. Ah, menus. Oh, this could be promising. Actually, I need a mini. Silly me. Alright, we got good mats. 5 people left. Five people left. 5 limbs. 5 assists. Oh, now it's not assists because since we are in solos. Or team kills, isn't it, I guess. Oh, hello. What the hell is happening over there? Interesting. Oh, heavy sniper. The soccer skin as well by the looks of it. Okay, you're good. You're good. Yeah, yeah, really good. Yeah. Yeah, okay, yeah, more. Yeah, I've been hit. Yeah, yeah. Oh my god. Oh my god, what? Okay, oh my god. Stop. Just leave me alone, bro. Like, hell, man. Black Widow is back in the shop. Okay, I was about to get on the phone before I got no mats, but... Oh my god, like... Guys, it's been a great stream, but I can't play against that. You mean the newer one, right? No, the older one. I can't play against that. I can't play against that. Ridiculous. I'm hitting him with AR shots, little sneaky AR shots, and he's still... I can't play against that. Ugh, honestly, I think that's me done for the season. That is ridiculous. Honestly, absolutely ridiculous. I can't be arsed. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. Appreciate it. I have no idea, mate. That's Epic brings back what they want to. They didn't bring back the pickaxe, no. They didn't bring back the pickaxe. The pickaxe is still here. Anyway, guys, I'm going to go. Until next time, it's your boy, mrjayowhy. Until next time, bye-bye. Thanks for watching.